Yeah, we were in the indoor for the first time all year, you know.
Sounds like you had it cranked up pretty high.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be good weather down there. We're not really worried about 100-degree weather and all that. I think it's going to be a nice day for football, so we're inside for a nice day for football.
Yeah. This is one of those rare weeks where hydration even becomes more important than maybe a typical week.
You know, we try to treat each week the same. I can't tell you how much we talk about that around here. And so it's not like something new at all. But on your point, yes. You know, I think anytime you get on a plane, you're going to lose water, even though we don't know it. And then, you know, just playing in the desert for sure, it probably is more important.
What are some of the other mechanics that are kind of unique to this particular road trip playing in the desert?
Well, the only other thing that I would say is the early game. But, you know, we practice early. We played one early game this year. And so it's a little different, but that's how we practice too. So we need to go play. You know, it's different than practice.
This time of year, do your big guys lose a lot of weight? Do they have to put on more calories and pounds to keep up their strength?
So another thing that we were on from day one is that, and it's monitored every week, really every day. And I can't tell you how, you know, really fanatical we are about these things we're talking about right now. And so our guys do a pretty good job, to tell you the truth, on weight maintain, because we're on it from day one and pay close attention to it. And the way we were able to feed these guys now, and, you know, whether they come walking out of a workout and the smoothies are set, the fruit, I mean, they really eat well and they're prepared well. So we don't have a bunch of guys that have lost a lot of weight.
Listening to Coach Saha on Monday during the coaches show, and then saw a tweet last night from Caleb McGarry saying a lineman's not necessarily supposed to get abs. He says he's starting to develop abs.
Yeah.
But what's maybe the biggest difference with which Coach Saha's routine from last year to this year in terms of things that are maybe taking hold as a long-term thing for the program? Well,
I think he's very good in his staff at what they do, and it's not just lifting weights. You know, I've always said this. I don't think he just it's not into you know, just being a power lifter or a bodybuilder getting Caleb McGarry abs. It's you know, it's not about being just more flexible and being great at yoga. It's not just about speed and agility and condition. It's all of those things. It's a really comprehensive program. And so it takes a while to get this and to really be into all these details, because every little detail, if you're into all of them, eventually is gonna change you. And so I think it takes a while for that to all sink in. You know, I think Caleb's one of those rare linemen that he doesn't have a lot of body fat, and he's still a 300-pounder. And you know, Trey's similar to that as well. And so those guys are lucky that that's kind of a natural frame for those guys. And then the guys in the weight room are able to, you know, put some legitimate good weight on them.
What are some of the things, as either the true freshmen or the retro freshmen that are getting a ton of playing time now that you're in week 10, week 11, what are some of the things that you have to look at in terms of making sure that they can finish the season? Because this is obviously they're going to be extremely banged up by now.
Yeah, and so we pay really close attention to the reps they take in practice, in the game. But not only that, we have some devices that measure the distance covered in practice, that it measures their workload, their explosive movements. And so we're doing everything we can to pay close attention to that. And sometimes more is not better. Sometimes less is more, and that's better for us. And so we pay attention to that. We still got to get our reps. We still got to build skill. But, you know, certainly for those guys straight out of high school, I mean, it's probably equivalent to, you know, college guys going to the NFL. Not so much the season being longer, but I think the intensity of practices, how hard we go, I think there's a lot of similarities. I mean, I think it's a lot different than they imagined.